Hey collective, what's up? Welcome to my channel, Journey Tarot. My name is Z. What is up, everybody? I am doing a quick intuitive message here for the collective, all signs included. We are in Aries season. I hope all is well. Please like, subscribe, and share if you like the message and it resonates here, okay? Cool. All right, let's tap right into the energy and see what is going on, what's going down on the timeline here. Happy birthday to Team Aries. I hope you guys are enjoying your season, your solar return here, okay? So I had a very strange, weird vision, okay? There's something that's coming up in the near future that you need not buy into here. Like there's two celebrities that are coming together to, it could be a promo or a launch here, but it's something about pink pizza here, okay? Don't buy into it. I know it sounds crazy, but that's just the message that I'm getting, okay? 6 of coins in the reverse with the 4 coins here. Like, yeah, no, I don't know. I don't know what type of ritual. What the fuck? Excuse me. Sorry. I don't know what type of ritual Hollywood got going on here. These two celebrities could be from the same city. All right. I was showing the celebrities, but I'm not going to say any more than that. Yeah, something about pink pizza. Like, yeah, no. Okay. I'm seeing people stand in line for it here. Okay. It looks good. It looks appetizing here. It was causing quite the frenzy or the stir. Okay. Because I remember like wrecks happening in the parking lot. Like, don't get into it here. Okay. I don't know. That's all I was told. Yeah, no. Yeah, so let's tap into the energy and see what is going on here, okay? It could be a Scorpio coming towards somebody here. Somebody could be a Scorpio or Sag cusp here, okay? I don't know, this is someone coming towards you to play in your face here. Or somebody could be coming towards you guys to do some alchemy here, but either way they're full of shit here. This is somebody who wants to stop somebody's money flow here, okay? Yeah, so let's see what is going on, child. See a King of Pentacles, a Queen of Wands here. Somebody's in it. Look at them, child. Look, goddamn, okay? Jump scare. Like, Knight of Swords energy here. I feel like somebody's jumping the gun. Yeah, look with the 5 of Swords and the Knight of Swords energy and the Magician. I don't want to do this today. Seriously. Like somebody's watching and waiting to attack. Okay, that's what's going on. They're watching and they're waiting to attack. Yeah, I don't know. They could be watching somebody online here. Knight of Swords with the 5 of Swords energy. These are people working together here, okay? Yeah. Someone could be upset or mad about something that you said. There's something about the truth. They're trying to hide the truth here, okay? Yeah. All right. Yeah, they're waiting, okay? And these people could be fighting. There's 2 people here. A couple, perhaps. Well, Spirit said this energy is going right back to them here, okay? Whatever is going on here, yeah. It's going right back to them. So I don't know. It's manifesting in their life on their timeline as chaos here. I don't know specifically what they are targeting when it comes to you. I just feel like it's finances in general here, but it's going right back to them. They're fighting like cats, rats, dogs, and fleas here. A Taurus or a Gemini could be significant here, okay? And we got Virgo. People are in a tower. Child. So this is going to be a reading about alchemy here. You have a 3 of Wands. Somebody's sitting by, idle, watching and waiting to attack someone here, okay? Yeah, they're fighting about a message, honey. Some type of message that they received here, okay? Something could have came out online. I don't know. Strength card here. 9 of Swords. They're concerned about your strength. They're concerned about your ability, maybe even your agility, but something about you standing up, maybe standing up for yourself here, okay? Right? I don't know. If someone thought they had put you in a certain state of being or existing here, but yeah, no, okay? Someone's concerned about you getting justice for the past here. I feel like that's already in motion here. You got the justice, the Six of Cups, and the High Priestess energy here. Somebody wants to kiss your ass, okay? Could be a few people. Ciao. So this is why they're grouped together to attack you, honey. Uh-huh. You got the Six of Swords at the top of the deck. There's something going on here. Like somebody is, I'm hearing overly pressed, but they're anxious, okay? Like they're on the edge of their seat to launch some type of attack here, okay? I'm gonna put the Eight of Wands in back in the deck, but I feel like somebody needs to have a seat here. I'm gonna get a couple more, and then we'll go to some oracles here. This is why I hate starting off with tarot, okay? Because, child, it always gets funky. Attacking your wish fulfillment here. So this is some energy manipulation that's being performed, and the current energy is what I'm getting, okay? I'm hearing on guard. Like, what? Yeah, but it keeps going back with the Eight of Wands to the Five of Wands energy. Like, this is not sticking to you, okay? It's the King of Pentacles that's stuck, though. And they're like a sitting duck for the energy to be returned to them here, okay? So something is just boomeranging, all right? Because you're popping out with the strength energy, and that's it, okay? That's it. Something is bouncing off of you, okay? And it's causing a King of Pentacles to be stuck here, all right? Yeah, these could be people that work for this person here, a masculine energy. It could be their minions or harem or something, honey. Yeah, somebody desperately wants to block some type of wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups and the Ten of Cups energy here. But you can't block that. With the Ace of Pentacles here, somebody definitely could have paid for some death magic here, okay? The Ace of Pentacles, child. Like, this is so ridiculous. If you got this much money, okay? If you got this much money, why can't you just be happy? You're putting up the Ace of Pentacles here to the Death card, you know? This is somebody who wants to cause a death to your Ace of Pentacles here. Could be several people who traveled here, okay? Wow, they all in the same boat. I got another vision about people literally trying to jump ship here, okay? And they're trying to jump ship without rocking the boat here, okay? And the vision I got, you know, if like you're in a canoe, with this specific vision, it was a little bit bigger than a canoe. But let's say you get out of the boat, you know, especially if it's a smaller boat, when you go to the edge to get on the, to get out of it, it kind of tips on the other side. Well, there's a situation here. This is like slightly crooked and I can't stand it. There's a situation where, oh no, it's still, I'm sorry. There's a situation where there's something about the only way they can get out scot-free is if they don't tip the boat. So what they decided was, if we both get out at the same time, okay? And in the dream, I was the one who came up with that plan. I said, well, how about two people escape at the same time? You on both sides, okay? And it's funny because there was no, you literally had to like jump into the water and swim, okay? To shore or whatever, the bank, whatever, okay? So that's what they were doing. They were all in the boat here. And at a certain time, two people would go to the edge, okay? It was about keeping the balance here because it was something about if it tipped that way, it alarmed somebody, it alarmed someone, or it alarmed somebody here that someone was escaping here. I don't know. So they decided to like, again, I feel like I represented somebody else in the situation here. But it was like, I decided, okay, well, y'all go 2 by 2. If you go to one end of the boat and somebody goes to the opposite end of the boat and you get off at the same time, maybe it will keep it level. But there was an odd number of people in the boat, okay? And there was something about someone having to stay back, okay? And sacrifice themselves. And it's like nobody was saying that here, okay? But I mean, obviously, if you do the math, okay? So I don't know what that's about. You got some individuals that are trying to jump ship, okay? Figuratively speaking, and they're trying to do it in a way where they don't, quote unquote, rock the boat here, okay? Child, I don't know what people got going on here. This is a mess. Energy is returning to sender here, okay? Somebody's on their tippy toes, on the edge of their seat, okay? Waiting. Waiting, honey. This is crazy. And there's an energy going right back to a couple, okay? Ooh, child, it's going to be one of those days. What is this about? Aries and Leo energy checking into the building here. These are negative Nancy's here, okay? But it's so crazy. I don't know, with that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you guys, everybody put in for the Ace of Pentacles here, okay? Or this is just people who are, well, I feel like it's only one person. It could be that King of Pentacles, like somebody's miserable with all their money. What the fuck? That's what happens when you don't have God in your life here, okay? They're hateful, they're resentful, okay? They're bitter with all their money, you know? Like, go get a massage, you know? Well, survivor, speak your truth. Yeah, okay? Again, with the boat here. So you survive someone, something, a group, a situation here, and they don't want somebody to speak their truth. That's what's going on here, okay? Wow. So it's like you live to tell the story and somebody's trying to block you from telling the story. Why? Because your story is going to give other people a way, an avenue, hope, faith, proof that they can survive as well. That's what this is about, okay? Well, you're speaking your truth about how you took out the trash. It's time to get rid of the people and things that no longer serve you and hold you back from your true life purpose. Yeah, see, they don't like that, okay? Because they know that you took out the trash and they're the trash. They don't like that, honey. Epiphany. You had some type of awakening. That's why you survived here. Maybe to your own uniqueness. You're different. You're different. So they're mad at that as well, okay? Maybe these people were able to trap others that didn't survive, or they're now a part of the group, okay? That could be a thing as well, you know? There could be somebody that was strong-armed or blackmailed into a situation, and they feel like you got out scot-free, okay? And they feel like you're doing something that they wanted to do, but they didn't feel like they were strong enough to do it here. Again, with the strength energy here. Yeah. They don't want people seeing whoever you are with the strength energy here. Okay, security. Be careful not to be drawn into a false sense of security. Security begins only when trust has been established here. Interesting. Okay. All right. So these people feel like they're behind the gate. They're locked down. They can't get out of a situation here. That's how they feel. Okay, yeah. Improvements. Delay fell to the floor. Delay fell to the floor. They can't delay anything here, okay? So it's almost whoever you are, it's like you're the poster child, okay? Whatever you have been through, my dear, you are the poster child. And they don't want you to stand up, you know, speak out here because, again, somebody could be concerned about losing a following here, losing respect that they never truly had. This could be someone who rules with fear, okay? So they never truly had respect in the first place. There's something like that going on, collective, okay? Delays fell to the floor. It just did. And you're making improvements here, okay? Or you have improvements. Improvements are being made. Mm-hmm. Wow. Delay is in the reverse. Improvement says, in life, there is always room for improvement. Yeah, today, take a moment to see what you can be doing better here. I'm telling you, it's like a group. It could be a family organization here where they're being almost like brainwashed to believe this is the best. This is as best as it's going to get, at least for you. Okay. It's all about perspective. You know, when people see you, your strength, whatever you have survived, you tell your story. It gives people hope. It gives them a new perspective here. And somebody doesn't like that here. Okay. I'm hearing breaking the mold. You're breaking the mold here. They want to keep people locked up. And this is even mentally, definitely spiritually. Okay. Because if your mind is locked up here, that is the first key you have to turn in order to come out of a situation here. All right. And again, they don't like it. Let's get one more. Support. Support. Vices. Okay. Somebody may need support with vices. Some of you guys have overcame some addictions here. Okay. And these are the type of people that will provide all of the extracurricular in regards to vices here. And that's another way they're using that to control people here. Okay. Yeah. Bridges. Look at that. Wow. Never forget the bridge that brought you across, because it may just be the very one that will have to take you back. Be careful not to burn it. This feels, the way it comes up, it kind of feels like fear. Okay. You know, it's almost as if, can I say, like forcing someone to take you with them. Okay. It's like you can get out, but you have to give all the glory to us and not God. That's the energy as well. Child, what the hell? Support. We all need support every now and then, but be careful not to always be the one supporting everyone else and never being supported here. These people could feel like they are supporting whoever this is that's holding them back. It's a trick. Okay. Also, I'm getting something about habits and addictions here. You guys may offer support to other people, or this is the path that you're going to be on going forward here. Okay. You got support and you got survivor here, you know. Again, they don't want whoever this poster child is to be, I'm hearing symbolism, okay? They don't want you to be the poster child for, what can I say? They don't want you offering other people support here, okay? Because by you surviving here, they're seeing that they can overcome a situation. There's hope. Again, there's faith. That's what I'm getting. Vices. And again, I feel like somebody is overindulging here. You know, again, this could be a family. This could be a friends group here. And it's like, we got this, we got drink, we got this, what you need, what you want. And that's keeping somebody stuck. It's keeping them in their comfort zone. Okay. And even with that comfort zone energy, it's not truly a comfort zone because it's self-destructive. Okay. Well, they also, there's a lot of fear. Okay. I'm getting the energy of there's a group of people stuck. They want out. Okay. They want out here. And somebody is even like telling them that nobody's going to support them here. Okay. If this is a group or an organization or a coven, you know, they like to blackball people once they leave. All right. So they could be using fear tactics to keep people stuck. Okay. Sure. Arrogance and happiness here. Yeah, somebody is mistaking these two. Somebody is mistaking your happiness for arrogance. Yeah, F out of here. You know, a narcissist would mistake it for that. Okay, somebody who desperately wants and needs control to feel like they are somebody here. Like, are you serious? Happiness is when what you think, what you say, and what you do are in harmony. Arrogance, oh, the cleverness of me here. Okay. I feel like whoever is calling the shots here for this group of people, they're very arrogant here. And they're forcing people almost. Okay. They're causing this illusion that, oh, no, you're happy here. Okay. And then there's also an energy of somebody mistaking your happiness for arrogance. Like, please, get the hell. You got to be kidding me, okay? Yeah, it's almost like wanting you to feel bad for surviving, wanting you to be have survivor's guilt here, okay, to the point where you can't truly be happy or be thankful here, okay? Like, yeah, nah, harmony. Out of clutter, find simplicity here. Yeah, we ain't doing none of that. You're happy because you're in alignment, okay? Child, what the hell? And then went right back to arrogance here. Like, no, you're arrogant here. Child. Wow. Wow. Okay. You know, a miserable person, you just, you have to think for a moment how miserable you have to be and how dark and confused, okay, to mistake happiness for arrogance here. Okay, this is someone here who hasn't been happy for quite some time. Okay, they have forgot what true happiness is. They have forgot what true happiness feels like here, okay? So when they see you in harmony and alignment, happiness also goes hand in hand with gratitude. Somebody feels like you're arrogant, maybe even conceited. This person's crazy, okay? So these are the people who are attacking here, okay? Growth failed on delay. I don't know who was trying to delay you, but yeah, no. You're always going to grow here with infinity. Stop acting so small. You are the universe in a static motion here. You're always going to grow, okay? Because that's what you came to do, all right? I don't know. Who are these people? Let's see, okay? They're strange. Who are these people? They keep throwing out something and it keeps coming back to them. But, even with the return to sender, it gets to the point where something, what is that? Wow, Day of the Dead could be significant. Even with the return to sender, it gets to the point where something drastic has to happen because they live in chaos, okay? That's the new norm for them. Again, hence the reason they feel as though your happiness is arrogance here. Somebody's sick. Like, seriously, they have lost it. Who are these people? Harpo, who are these people? Okay, let's see what's going on. Child, they ain't your people. People who live a double life, okay, and they have the audacity to try and cross your boundaries, okay, and then act like it was their right, act like they're entitled. Wow. So these are people who are wearing a mask here, okay? Yeah, invite only. Like, this is an exclusive group here. What the hell? Your happiness really angers somebody. The real action isn't happening in public. Behind the scenes, the inner circle's already been chosen here, okay? With the mask and the invitation, it definitely gives ritualistic, ceremonial type organization here, okay? Somebody could be going to a masquerade here. All right, New Orleans could be significant here. But yeah, I've also been getting the name Fitzgerald, okay? Fitzgerald, done settling here. Somebody's done with this group. They're done, okay? I don't know. I feel like they were reeled in on some type of glitz and glam, okay? It's almost like a Ponzi scheme here. When you get into these organizations, especially ones that dabble in the occult here, because you have to do so much dirt. You got to sell your soul 10 times before you can access certain resources or get to the top or, live this quote unquote good life that's never good. Okay. They're done settling here because there's consequences. Okay. There's consequences. Somebody within a group is seeing the writing on the wall. So that makes sense here. They're threatened. Whoever you are, they're threatened, okay? I don't know if you were a part of this group or you turned them down here, all right? Maybe you grew up in this type energy here. Maybe somebody in your family was in a certain organization, honey, and either you were a part of it and you decided, yeah, no, I'm not interested here, okay? And that was a problem. That was a problem because if you can not only make it out, for some of you guys, it's like, it's okay to make it out, but you're going to be broke, busted, and disgusted every day of the week. Okay. And when other people decide that they want to leave, you're going to say, oh, well, you see what happened to so-and-so. Okay. That's how they want to play it. But whoever you are, you have made it out and you're doing well for yourself. Okay. That's a problem. That's a problem. These people rule with fear and intimidation here. Threats. Okay. So you are defying their norm here, their rules here. Okay. The very tactic that they use to keep people stuck. You are an example, a living, breathing, walking example of BS here. Okay. When they see you, it's easy for others to see that these people are full of shit here. Okay. Somebody's done settling here because there's consequences to everything that they do with this group here. All right. Yeah, and heartbreak. And heartbreak. There's someone here that they're not a bad person. They're not a dark person. They're not on that, okay? And they don't have the heart. Somebody has a conscience here, and they want out. They want out here. Yeah, different worlds. I'm telling you, somebody is saying that they're not like these people here. We are not the same. Okay? We are not the same. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, physical passion is coming out here. Okay. The connection is charged with desire. Just make sure hearts aren't getting lost in the heat. Okay? Yeah. So maybe somebody had a physical, can I say? I don't know, I'm hearing innuendos. Someone was intimate, okay, with an individual that's a part of these people, this group or whatever, okay? But that's it. That's it. Yeah, blocked, okay? It stings to be blocked, but try not to take it personally. Value those who value you and don't chase the ghosts here, okay? So somebody fading feelings. Yeah, they don't feel the same here. I don't know if somebody got recruited through somebody that they were sleeping with here, okay? And again, this doesn't have to be an exclusive organization here, but it's definitely a group within a group here, family, something like that. And somebody feels as though like they're not like us, okay? Somebody's got, somebody hit it and quit it is what's going on here with the physical passion and the block, fading feelings here, okay? Ciao. This can even be the type of lover that sets out to destroy people, okay? When they don't play by their rules, okay? I don't know who that's for. Happy family. Not so happy. No. Wow. Drama queen. Yeah, exactly. Drama queen. Some of you guys, this could be a family. It's like nobody walks away from us. Yeah, but you did. And you got a clean slate here, okay? Because you were guided to do so, right? Somebody wants to get away from a drama queen, okay? They sick of having I don't know, maybe they're sick of this person's family here. And they're sick of playing house with this person here, all right? Situationship here, yeah. Somebody got dropped, honey. It's a situationship, not a relationship, but don't let that fool you into thinking it's drama-free. Somebody's saying they didn't sign up for that, okay? So this was some type of hookup or affair. I don't know if this is connected, but there's another timeline here where somebody just got blocked, honey. They got dropped and blocked, okay? Someone wants a clean slate here. Somebody had too much drama going on here. Wow. This could even be an ex that hooked up with a third party that had all these damn attachments. It could be their crazy ass family. They could be connected to an organization here, or an organization or some type of coven. And it's like they got pulled into the sunken place. And they didn't sign up for all this. Okay. Some of you guys, you can have a younger sibling that's gotten involved with the wrong people here. Okay. Could be a niece, nephew, a cousin, a little sister, a brother, something like that. Money matters is in the reverse, honey. Somebody needs support. Okay. Yeah. And see, this is the thing. With the support and the survivor here. Damn, somebody's got a court date too. Um, this is another intimidation tactic is what I'm getting, okay? They like to tell people, they like to quote unquote strip people, you know, put this illusion up as if they can play God in somebody's life because they're no longer a part of this group, this organization, whatever this is, okay? But somebody definitely needs support, financial support going into a court date here, okay? Something backfired, right? It says money is becoming a pressure point in this connection, whether it's overspending, income gaps, or fear of scarcity here, okay? So that could have been also another bond that two individuals had, okay? It was about sex and it was about money here. Now money matters is in the reverse here because somebody got caught up in some shit here with the court date here. So that's another reason why feelings are fading here. I'm telling you, somebody, I don't know if this is supposed to be a one night type thing. Somebody could be eating egg salad, okay? I don't know if this was a one night thing here, okay? And it's like their feelings are fading. I don't know. Maybe they're over the sex. Money matters. Somebody done got caught. Somebody done caught a case here, okay? And then they connected to all this, a whole dark organization here. And somebody is realizing like, we're not even alike. Okay, I'm not on this shit, you know? Wow. Somebody could even pull somebody into something sketchy here just to keep them attached, all right? Somebody doesn't have support going into this court date here. Let's see what this is about. This could be another reason why somebody doesn't want you to speak your truth. Oh, it's a family feud here. Oh, damn. When I pick up the other half, somebody's feeling trapped. Somebody doesn't want to go to jail, okay? This family, they don't want to go to jail, okay? Wow. So I picked this up about a month ago. A family was fighting because, like, money was dwindling, okay? And they got some legal issues coming up here, all right? Again, this could be another reason why they don't want you to speak your truth here, okay? About what really happened, what's really going on. Wow. Let's see what the court date is about, okay? Okay. You got vices out here, physical passion. Money matters is in the reverse. Something started off as, you know, fun, an affair, okay? But it's gotten really nasty is what I'm getting, okay? And there's some serious consequences. We just saw the consequences here. So somebody could be going to jail, you know? That's not even supposed to be in here. Somebody's still lying to themselves here. All right. All right, well, let's see what the court date is about, you guys, okay? So I feel like I'm still hearing jump the gun. Somebody jumped the gun on something, but I feel like you dodged a bullet here, okay? I don't know why they're focused on you, okay? Somebody needs to focus on this court date. And you know, because it looks like they're out of pocket. Child. But again, it's something about you speaking your truth. They're on the edge of their seat, ready and willing and ready to attack, okay? Any moment now is what I'm hearing. What is going on? Any moment now. Here's the strength card again. Somebody's reaching. Leo energy, honey. You guys can have a lot of Leo placements in your chart. Don't have to. That's the energy that you guys are embodying. Okay, optimism, foresight. It's giving F you thought. Okay, yeah. You're optimistic here, maybe because of your foresight here. Okay, there's something about you. Regardless of where you're at, your current circumstances, you're still going for your goals. You're still reaching for the stars. Okay, because it's about foresight. You know. Let's see. You got family feud and court date. Somebody's feeling trapped. Somebody feel like they know they're going to jail. Okay. Yeah, you keep persevering. You keep persevering. Death. Okay. And somebody wants to put an end to that here. All right. But honey, that strength card is coming up in the upright. It's strong and it's sturdy here. Okay. They're going to put a death to themselves before that happens. Yeah, judgment. They're under judgment here. Okay. Somebody did a death spell, child. All right. This could be somebody trying to attack your finances or your stability so you can't speak your truth. Like they want to find you something else to do. Okay. Yeah, lamentation. Yeah, because they feel like you're too damn smart. You're too damn wise. Okay. Like every time you speak up, somebody's, whole face is in their hands here. Okay. They face palm. Damn. Yeah, they know they effed up. Let's see what's going on. Family feud, court date, and feeling trapped. Compassion, child, please. It always pops out in the same space too. Compassion. So for some of you guys, somebody wants compassion from you. But for others, they feel like if you keep speaking up, they're not going to get compassion here. Somebody wants to be let off the hook, whatever's going on here. Okay. But they want to carry themselves a certain way in regards to this court date. They want to show up a certain way. Somebody may want to act as if something was an isolated event here. Or this was a mistake. Okay. They made a foolish mistake, but somebody they're dark, they're evil here. This is who they've been their entire life. Okay. So if this is about like fraud, somebody's been a scammer, they've been a thief. They've always tried to see how they could cheat the system here. But there's something going on now where they're actually getting caught up for something here. That's what's really going on here. Okay. They feel like you're going to, what can I say? I want to say break their mask here. Okay. As opposed to remove it. Because if you just remove the mask, you can put it right back on. They feel like you're going to break it into a billion pieces here. They're not going to be able to put it back together. What does that mean? Like when you expose certain things about people, they're seeing in a whole new light. Most likely no light at all here. And that's what they don't want to happen here. Okay. Hangman energy. Yeah, because they're stuck. They're at the mercy of others. They're at the mercy of others. Okay. Now, for some of you guys, they may want you to talk to them nice going into this courtroom energy here. Okay. Play by their rules, go along with something here. Okay. Again, I don't know specifically what's going on with the situation here, but child, these people are stuck. They got caught. They're caught. And this is new territory for them here. Because with the hangman energy, somebody doesn't have any wiggle room here. Okay. So again, it's something about they have to rely on other people, okay, to be generous to them, to show them compassion here, okay? Abundance is at the top of the deck, and charisma fell to the floor. Spirit said, child, please. That finesse game is over. It's over. This could be the person that got blocked, okay? Somebody could be used to sleeping with people to get their way. They don't want it, okay? Feelings are fading. Is what Spirit is saying. When the feelings start fading, what's left? Reflect on what you're holding on to. Is it the past or potential here? Okay. So somebody has to rely on their potential to get them through a situation, and they don't have any. So they're fucked. Okay. Charisma fell to the floor. Abundance. Maybe they did something with money. All right. Yeah. Somebody feels like they want you to shut the fuck up. Because it's something about your intellect, honey. Okay, your intelligence, prosperity, and success. Okay. So somebody's in the upright when it comes to that energy here. Okay, and if I had to take a guess, it would be you. And then you could have some other people who did something shady. All right, because it's always about money. The family is feuding, honey, because they don't have a lot of financial support going into this court date, and they don't know how they're going to survive. Somebody didn't want you to survive, period, to even, if this is personal for whoever you are, to show up to this court date here, okay? They didn't want you to survive. That's why they attacking your stability and finances here, because they feel like that was their only way. If you pop up with that intellect here, okay, we saw intellect, then we saw lamentation. They know it's over. They know it's over. If you make it to that court date, you take a stand, You know, they know they're done. Okay, they know their goose is cooked. You got the Tower and you got 777. Okay, something's blowing up when it comes to somebody's success, abundance, prosperity. That's what we saw. Okay, how somebody obtained something is that's the Tower. That's what I'm getting. That is indeed the Tower. They need compassion, honey. Ugh, look at this. Okay, perseverance here. Okay. Yeah, even though you block somebody, they're still they're still wanting to persevere. Okay. Child, please, what is going on? Judgment, defeat, and culmination. Okay. A financially secure partnership, building a lasting career, securing a stable future, receiving a windfall or inheritance, establishing solid financial foundation here. Somebody's effed up. They're under judgment here. Okay. They are under judgment here for some type of improvement that they got, and you're going to speak your truth about it. That's just what it is. Intellect damn near fell in the reverse here. Okay. They're not as smart as you. They're not as smart as they thought they were. Okay. The World card is at the top of the deck here. It's already written in the stars for this situation to come full circle and this cycle to close. Okay. So I don't know what to tell them. All right. Action. Stay focused. Okay. Society. All right. So somebody is still focused here on trying to gain somebody's compassion here. I'm also hearing composure. Okay. Oh, they're saying stay focused when this, because somebody here this could be somebody who wants to come to you guys personally here. All right. Somebody's going to put on. Also pay attention to somebody's eyes. Okay. Somebody's going to put on. You know, if this is someone who's going to come in your face, honey, they could even send somebody. You got society here. They could even send somebody here, a representative. Again, we saw a water sign coming towards somebody here to try and woo you, try to ask you for compassion. They're saying stay focused here, okay? Because this society is going to take action here, whether it's towards you or somebody else. There's a need to stay focused here, okay? Stay grounded because their lives are on the line. They don't want to go to jail. Shit. Got achievements right next to achievements, honey. People were raising their hand to get on board with some illegal shit here, okay? And look. You got achievements, a chariot to death. Somebody got on the wrong ride. What the hell? They didn't know it was going straight to hell. You got achievements. Look, people raising their hands. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll go. Pick me, child. These people are stressed out. Okay, loneliness. Child. Somebody's all by themselves here. Passion. But they're not giving up. Whoever you blocked, honey, they're persevering. They're lonely. They're depressed, but they still want to persevere, okay? Again, these could be the feelings that they try to pull on here, okay? You know, I don't have anybody. Nobody's here to support me, okay? Child. Let's get a few specifics here on what they did with this money, and then I'm out. Okay, shuffle these really well. Could be a fire sign that's pissed off. Look, a court case you don't know about here. Yes, Mike's pissed off about this court date because it's not looking too good. I told you that charisma fell to the floor because somebody's being stripped. If they had the gift of gab here, like whoever they're going to go to, Spirit is going to make sure that they stay focused. Okay. Like there's people in place that can't be wooed. That's what's going on. All right. These people are used to the finesse game here. Okay. Jupiter retrograde. Do the work to achieve the dream. Awareness to complacency here. Sure. Somebody could be getting readings on somebody's money. Jeez. You see how distracted they are? Like you need to be focused on your money. Piling on, grandstanding, and showing out here. Okay, somebody thought somebody was full of shit. Okay, maybe when it came to their money. Or this is what they were doing. Somebody was like flexing with money that they stole, that they took, that they scammed to get, okay? And they were told, that Miss Cleo energy here, they were told, yeah, this wasn't going to work. Yeah, somebody's a scammer. Scam, spam, and risk. They took a huge risk, okay? And they're going to court about it here. Somebody could have been lying online. Again, flexing and shit. Yeah, Spirit said, be thankful and show gratitude here, okay? Maybe that's what they should have been doing, as opposed to trying to get more and more and more, okay? Fill a void, an empty, bottomless pit that couldn't even be filled in the first place because somebody needs to heal. That, look, it says take heed to the beat of the drum here, okay? So they were already warned, but there's another warning coming through about a court case, okay? Whatever they're going to try. Yeah, whatever they're going to try. These people don't want to give up. Somebody was making fake pages here. There's a lot of people that's guilty by association here. Something about addiction. Somebody was addicted to doing sex rituals, okay? Yeah. Trying to affect an empath or a psychic's energy. They could have even been coming towards somebody. Somebody could be coming towards somebody to I want to say fuel a ritual. Somebody could have been trying to use your energy here, but do a ritual here, child. Okay, drama. Somebody's full of drama going on here. What the hell? Could be a lot of drama going on online. Something about some emails, honey. Yeah, they're getting caught up. All these scams, whatever scam this is that somebody was running online, okay, with the fake pages and shit. Maybe they did something to cause drama, pretending to be somebody else here. Okay, yeah, no. They were warned that this was going to backfire, and whatever they're planning, a healthcare professional could be involved. Whatever they're planning here, they're being warned about it again, okay? Somebody wants to bring the same damn energy to the courtroom. And maybe in the past that worked, because maybe they had people that they knew in place. That's not going to work this time, okay? There's a water sign that's still lying. Somebody that you're not in love with here. And they're still calling for backup. Child, please, okay? They've been warned about that too. You're aware of this, that this person is calling for backup. This is somebody who always needs somebody help, child. Okay, they're very needy, you know. Help me, pick me up. Okay, denial, disbelief, refusal of reality. Somebody is in denial that you're no longer in love with them, okay? Maybe that's why they feel like they can come towards you with this compassion energy. Ooh, they're in for a rude awakening here. Wow, what is going on? All right, collective, that has been a reading. Thanks for watching my channel, Journey Tarot. Bye.